Hi guys, welcome back to All Year Round Short Stories. This story is for entertainment purposes. Today we have an intriguing audio story, called The Awakening of Ambition, From Sloth to Success. So relax, drink your cup of tea, or coffee. Now let's begin. Let me tell you about myself. I'm Sonia, and I want to share my life-changing lesson. I learned that nobody was going to help me until I stopped being lazy and got a job. I had fallen into this routine of sloth. I was spending my days feasting on leftovers and indulging in endless soap operas. Little did I know that my comfortable bubble was about to burst, and reality was gonna come knocking. Now, before I go any further, I want you to know that I don't blame anyone for calling me idle. I mean, I was unashamedly lazy. I was the beauty queen of procrastination. I had perfected the art of avoiding responsibilities. But sometimes, life has a way of slapping us awake. This is what happened to me. Look, I'd been coasting through life without a care in the world. My bank account taking a knocking and my savings were shrinking, unlike my waist. However, I was too busy binging on my favorite TV shows and completing word searches to notice. Instead of taking job hunting seriously, I simply fluffed my cushions up and got settled in for a serious dose of reality TV. Just let anyone get between me and my TV remote. Yes, the television was a great way to deflect from my current inactivity. Due to spending vast amounts of time in television land, the knock-on effect was my bad attitude. I was rude to family members who tried to help me. I dismissed suggestions from friends who had the nerve to tell me to get off the sofa and find work. They annoyed me when they tried to initiate conversations with me, when I just wanted to enjoy my program. What they failed to grasp was that a job would fall into my lap any day now. But then, one day, everything caught up with me. I had been so engrossed in my soaps that I had forgotten to make my mother's birthday cake. Yep, big mistake. This had caused major problems. My dad was furious and my sister stopped speaking to me for several days. Then the cable company, tired of my unpaid bills, cut off my lifeline, the soap operas that had become my escape from reality.
Pay your bills.
Now, there was silence. Let me tell you that silence was deafening. It was just me and the stark reality which I had managed to avoid until now. In that moment, something shifted within me. I realized that I had been wasting my precious life. It took me a solid week of reflection to finally understand that no one was going to swoop in and rescue me from my own laziness. If I wanted my life to change, I had to take action and be intentional. With newfound determination, I forced myself off the couch. I cleaned up my act, both physically and mentally. I tidied up my apartment. With a strong coffee in my hand, I began to sift through the job vacancies. I decided that I needed to find a job. It wasn't easy, and there were days when I wanted to retreat back into my comfort zone. But I reminded myself that the only way out was through, and I owed it to myself to make a change. As I attended interviews, I discovered an inner strength that I never knew existed. It turns out, buried beneath all that laziness, was a boss fighting to get out. I had several skills which I could easily utilize for several jobs. It got to the stage where I actually enjoyed attending the job interviews. It felt good to get dressed up again. Being in a tracksuit all day made me forget what a cute figure I had. It felt great feeling the sun on my skin and having a two-way dialogue with an actual human being. I cringed when I thought how I knew more about the goings-on of soap characters than my own life. I began to feel that my life had purpose again. Getting out there was so much better than loafing on the sofa. The more I put myself out there, the more I remembered my skill set. I had knowledge which people were willing to pay me for. It was moments like this that I realized that I had untapped potential within me. Weeks later, my hard work paid off. I landed a job as an administrator. It challenged me mentally. The feeling of accomplishment was indescribable, and I finally understood the pride that comes with earning your own money. I was taking control of my life again. Gone were the days of laziness and apathy. I canceled my streaming services and opted to listen to the radio. I started going out with my friends and even snuck in a few dates. Now this was living. I was a new woman fueled by ambition and confidence. I treated others with kindness, appreciating the support I received along the way. No longer rude or dismissive, I became a source of positivity and encouragement for those around me. My journey from a lazy couch potato to an empowered individual taught me a valuable lesson. I realized that nobody was going to help me until I helped myself. It's a tough truth to swallow, but once embraced, it can unlock an exciting world of possibilities. So, let my story be a reminder to all of us. Don't let laziness or self-pity get the better of you. Dig deep, find your inner strength, and take charge of your own life. Trust me, the rewards are beyond anything you can imagine. We are now at the end of my story. Thanks so much for listening. We are a new channel, so please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. More audio stories from all year round short stories coming next week. Bye for now.